The interpretation of the number ideas that you just saw on that video are infinity of thought, plurality of our belief systems, quaternity of direction, trinity of creation, existence and dissolution, duality of complementary interdependence, and the singularity of self. Existential elements are interpreted in the paintings as the universe, scale, duality, and dimensions. The universe, a form radiating outward from a central axis, is mirrored in the spiraling form of our DNA and our galaxy, a motif that weaves through all 5 interactions designs, finding its most profound expression in the Nautilus. It encapsulates the concept of you and your universe, reflecting your interactions with family and friends and the expanse of space and time. Scale. The interactions art has consistently evolved from tiny 1 centimeter cube sculptures destined for the moon, to a breathtaking installation on the world's largest HD screen, to creating a presence as mega sculptures in urban landscapes across the globe. They have transformed in scale, form, and color, capturing the essence of the universe, where you see a repetition of the same forms from the infinitesimally small to the infinitely large. And our symbols are derived from these patterns of form and movement seen in the universe. Duality. In the interactions artwork, the boundaries of the negative space is determined by the positive space, mirroring the interdependence of the crest and trough in waves. When one diminishes in magnitude, the other follows suit, leading to a straight line and the disappearance of the wave. Dimensions are explored in the paintings as space, the interplay of negative and positive spaces. Time is visualized as the moving hands of a clock, represented by arrows in the negative and positive space, reflecting the progression of time through day and night. Energy is depicted as the bursting forth from a singularity, reflecting the birth of the universe. Now, coming to the interactions brand, my unique approach is building brand recognition through iconic art. The interactions art has been created as multi-sensory experiences that permeate all facets of design: what we eat, what we wear, and the spaces we inhabit. The creation of the brand has a dual-pronged strategy. The Lakshmi Mohan Babu umbrella brand, this encompasses carefully curated marquee collections of interaction shoes and interaction scarves, which represents the essence of interactions. Collaboration opportunities, allowing established brands to infuse their offerings with new vitality and excitement by licensing the art as unique and engaging products. An epic odyssey. The interactions designs will become an integral part of global metropolises through the installation of monumental interaction sculptures. The inaugural mega sculptures will grace Singapore and Tokyo in 2024, infusing the urban fabric with its message of interconnectedness. This, my first visit to Baku, I was struck by what a guide had to say as we drove into the city. She emphasized that Azerbaijan is a secular country with a majority Islamic population. Thereby, religious tolerance is key to its people. On visiting the Heather Aliyev Center, I found this high humanism peculiar to our people, a national and religious tolerance environment dominating in our society. Mutual respect and trust between ethnic minorities have made Azerbaijan known in the world as an example of tolerance. my tribute to the city of Baku, the Nautilus Wall. Join me on this journey as the Interactions brand paves the way for a universal language, uniting humanity and transcending boundaries. Together, let us celebrate our shared interdependence and shape a world where collaboration and understanding thrive. Thank you. I'm open to any questions you may have about my work now. Yeah. Any questions?
I will try to be as loud as possible.
Okay.
Okay, I got the microphone. Can you hear me? No, it's not working. Can you hear me now? Oh, great.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
It's a great and inspiring work, Lakshmi. What inspired you to create this interaction series?
Well,
It's unusual.
Thank you. No, so actually, I grew up in Afghanistan, as you know, and there's been a number of reasons that I created the interaction series. So one, of course, was my upbringing. I grew up, you know, partly in a Buddhist kingdom, then on to a secular India, and then Afghanistan, which was majority Islamic. So those are the reasons why, and I also moved in a very multinational community when we were in Afghanistan. And so all of those had a part in, you know, creating something or art that had that had social impact, and art that was also going to be used as a tool to bring together, you know, a kind of inclusivity. So that is what started me off on the Interactions brand 30 years ago, the Interactions art, and I knew that the Interactions art was going to eventually evolve into a brand which would infiltrate like every aspect of design.
Amazing. One more question, if I may.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. Yeah.
What is the BAKU project about?
So the Mega Cube really is, so I started with paintings, and the paintings are getting translated into different kinds of art, different kinds of installations. And the Mega Cube project is intended to be placed in every city in the world. So we started with Singapore and Tokyo, and then we'll move on to slowly every city, and so it starts to become recognizable. So that's part of the branding idea, where I create works of art that become recognizable. They start resonating with the people of that place. And the other thing is, when I have a Mega Cube placed in a city, it would have a connection to that city. So for instance, if I'm placing a Mega Cube in Tokyo, I might have it in Edo Purple. Or say if it's in Switzerland, it could be in chocolate. Or if it's in